Your knees shouldn't sound like popcorn when you stand up. For so many people over 50, that stiff crackling and sometimes aching feeling in the joints feels like an inevitable part of getting older. You might find yourself hesitating at the bottom of a staircase, calculating the effort it will take to climb. Or maybe you wince when you bend down to pick something up, bracing for that familiar twinge of protest from your knees. It's easy to dismiss this as just wear and tear, a sign that the years are catching up. But here's the truth that traditional Chinese medicine has understood for centuries. Knee degeneration isn't just about age, it's about overlooked daily habits and imbalances within your body. The good news is that you have more power to change this than you think. A simple 60-second exercise, backed by modern rehabilitation experts and rooted in ancient TCM muscle-strengthening principles, could be your decade-long shield against worsening pain and the prospect of joint replacement. It's about being proactive today to ensure your mobility and freedom for years to come. Degenerative arthritis often creeps in silently, sending small signals that we tend to ignore until they become too loud to dismiss. It might start with a bit of morning stiffness that lingers like an uninvited guest, making those first few steps out of bed feel cautious and unsteady. Soon, that stiffness can turn into noticeable swelling, transforming a simple flight of stairs into a mini-Mount Everest that you have to conquer one step at a time. Then there's that unsettling crunch or grinding sensation when you bend down. A sound that makes you worry about what's happening deep inside the joint. In traditional Chinese medicine, we see the body as an interconnected whole. The knee isn't just an isolated hinge joint, it is a window to the health of your liver and kidney systems. Your kidneys are viewed as the foundation of your body's vitality, governing the health of your bones. Your liver, in turn, governs the tendons and ligaments, ensuring they are nourished and flexible. When these organ systems are weak or depleted, your knees are one of the first places to show the strain. The muscles around the knee, particularly the quadriceps on the front of your thigh, act like supportive pillars. When these muscles are weak, the entire load of your body weight falls directly on the joint, grinding down the cartilage. As rehabilitation specialists drive, Lin Kuan Yu explains, weak muscles strain joints, but targeted strength training can help reverse the damage. It's like watering a withering plant. If you give it the right nourishment and support before it's too late, it has a remarkable ability to recover and thrive. Let's look at a real-life example. A 68-year-old gentleman, Mr. Lee, came to see me because he could no longer enjoy his daily walks. His knees ached constantly, especially in damp weather, and felt weak and swollen. His pattern was a classic case of what we call kidney deficiency with cold-damp obstruction. We started him on a simple routine daily wall sits to strengthen his thigh muscles, a warming ginger foot soak at night to drive out the cold, and dietary changes to reduce dampness, like swapping his cold morning yogurt for a warm bowl of porridge. It wasn't an overnight fix, but after 2 months, the swelling had gone down and the ache was much less intense. He was back to his morning walks, feeling more confident with every step. This shows the power of steady progress through consistent care. The foundation of protecting your knees lies in building strength in the right places without causing further strain. Here are 5 key strategies, rooted in TCM wisdom, that you can start incorporating into your life today. First is nourishing your liver and kidneys. Think of your kidneys as your body's foundational battery, storing your deepest energy reserves that support bone health. Your liver is like the body's logistics manager, ensuring that vital nutrients and blood flow smoothly to your tendons and ligaments, keeping them flexible and strong. When this foundation is weak, your knees, which bear so much of your body's weight, will be the first to feel it. This often shows up as a deep, dull ache in the knees, weakness in the lower back, and a general feeling of fatigue. To support this foundation, focus on foods that build what we call essence in blood. Dark-colored foods are excellent choices, such as black beans, black sesame seeds, walnuts, and mulberries. Goji berries are particularly prized for their ability to nourish both the liver and kidneys. A simple handful added to your morning oatmeal or tea can make a big difference over time. Bone broth is another wonderful minus. A second crucial strategy is to strengthen your spleen to clear away emptiness. In TCM, the spleen is like your body's digestive fire or kitchen stove. It transforms the food you eat into energy and vital substances. When this digestive fire is weak, it can't process fluids efficiently, leading to an accumulation of what we call dampness. Imagine a swampy, humid day. That's what dampness feels like inside your body. In your knees, it manifests as swelling, a feeling of heaviness, and a dull, achy pain that often feels worse in humid weather. People with this pattern might also notice they feel bloated after meals or have sluggish digestion. The key here is to eat foods that are easy to digest and avoid those that bog the system down. This means reducing sugar, dairy, fried foods, and excessive raw or cold foods, which can extinguish your digestive fire. Instead, favor warm, cooked foods. Simple additions like ginger, cinnamon, and cardamom to your cooking can help warm up your digestion and dried dampness. A classic TCM remedy is a porridge made with koa seeds, also known as Job's tears, which has a gentle diuretic effect to help drain excess fluid from the body. The third strategy is to warm the channels to expel cold. Have you ever noticed that your knee pain gets significantly worse when the weather turns cold or rainy? This is a classic sign of what we call cold obstruction in the meridians or energy pathways that run through your leg. Cold causes things to contract and stagnate, leading to sharp, fixed pain and stiffness. It's like a river that has frozen over. Nothing can flow smoothly. For this type of knee pain, the solution is simple: apply warmth. A nightly foot soak is one of the most effective and comforting therapies. Soaking your feet in hot water with a few slices of fresh ginger or a handful of Epsom salts for 15-20 minutes before bed does more than just relax you. It warms the entire lower body, encouraging circulation to flow freely again and melting away that cold minus induced stiffness. Wearing knee warmers in colder months can also provide a simple yet profound layer of protection. Fourth, we must invigorate the flow of energy and blood to stop pain. According to a fundamental TCM principle, where there is no free flow, there is pain. When energy and blood stagnate in the knee joint, often due to injury, overuse, or chronic strain, it can result in a sharp stabbing and localized pain. A knee might even look slightly bruised or purplish in color. The goal here is to get things moving again. Gentle movement is key. Think of activities like Tai Chi or swimming, which promote circulation without high impact. A simple and effective technique you can do at home is to gently massage the area around your knee. There is a powerful Aka's prayer point called Blood Sea or Spleen 10. To find it, sit with your knee bent. Place your palm on top of your kneecap, and where your thumb naturally lands on the inner thigh muscle is the spot. Pressing and massaging this point for a couple of minutes each day can help invigorate blood flow and alleviate pain. Finally, it's important to soothe the liver to relax your tendons. Your liver system in TCM is responsible not only for nourishing the tendons but also for ensuring the smooth flow of energy throughout the body. When you are stressed, frustrated, or overworked, your liver energy can become stuck or stagnant. This can cause your muscles and tendons to become tight and tense, leading to stiffness and reduced flexibility in your joints. If you find your knee stiffness is worse when you're feeling stressed, this is a likely contributor. The remedy is to find ways to relax both your body and your mind. Gentle stretching, deep breathing exercises, and taking short walks in nature can all help to soothe liver energy. Make a conscious effort to unwind before bed, perhaps by listening to calming music or drinking a cup of chamomile or mint tea. By allowing your entire system to relax, you give your tendons the chance to release their tension, which directly benefits your knees. Here are 2 simple daily routines you can easily adopt to put these principles into practice. The first is a neem-inus nourishing goji berry and walnut kami. This is a wonderful, warming breakfast that strengthens your kidney and liver systems, builds blood, and is very easy to digest. For 1 serving, You will need 1/3 of a cup of rice, about a tablespoon of walnuts, and a tablespoon of goji berries. Simply place the rice in about 4 cups of water in a pot and bring it to a boil. Then reduce the heat to a simmer and let it cook for about 45 minutes, or until the rice has broken down and the porridge is creamy. In the last 10 minutes of cooking, stir in the chopped walnuts and goji berries. The best time to eat this is in the morning, as it provides sustained energy without overburdening your digestive system. It's especially helpful for those who feel a deep ache in their knees and lower back, or who often feel tired and depleted. Most people can enjoy this porridge, but if you have a lot of internal heat showing up as a red tongue with a yellow coating or a feeling of constant thirst, you might want to use it less frequently. As a quick self-check, notice how you feel after eating it. You should feel comfortably full and energized, not bloated or heavy. The second routine is a warming ginger and mugwort foot soak. This is perfect for the evening, especially for those whose knee pain is sharp and feels worse in cold or damp conditions. All you need is a basin large enough for both of your feet, hot water, about 5 to 6 slices of fresh ginger, and if you can find it, a small handful of dried mugwort leaves, which is a classic herb for warming the channels. Fill the basin with hot water deep enough to cover your ankles. Add the ginger and mugwort and let them steep for a few minutes. Then soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes, ideally before bed. This practice helps to draw warmth into the lower body, improve circulation, and relax the tendons. It's particularly beneficial for people who have cold feet and hands or experience joint stiffness that eases with warmth. However, if you have signs of heat, such as skin that is red hot and inflamed around the knee, or if you have very high blood pressure, it's best to avoid this or use lukewarm water instead. A key precaution is to ensure the water is not too hot to avoid burns. After the soak, your feet should feel warm and relaxed, and you might notice you sleep more deeply. One of the most common mistakes people make is assuming that what works for their friend or neighbor will automatically work for them. You might hear about a fantastic supplement or a specific diet that helps someone's knee pain disappear, so you try it yourself only to find it doesn't help at all or even makes things worse. This happens because TCM is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It deeply emphasizes individualized care based on your unique body constitution and the specific pattern of imbalance you are experiencing. For example, the warming ginger foot soak is wonderful for someone with cold tight pain, but it could aggravate the condition of someone whose pain is caused by damp minus heat, which requires cooling and draining strategies instead. Copying others without understanding your own body's signals can lead to frustration and disappointment. True healing comes from listening to your body and choosing therapies that align with its needs. Share your experience, and I can help you see if this approach is right for you. Every small step you take towards better health is a victory worth celebrating. It's not about achieving perfection overnight, but about making consistent, gentle choices that honor your body. In TCM, we say the knees reflect your vitality reservoir, your deep well of life minus for synergy. It's essential to protect them just as you would a lifelong savings account. The small, consistent deposits you make every day are what will truly pay off in the long run, ensuring you have the strength and mobility to enjoy a vibrant life. Please send this to someone you care about who might need it. A little knowledge shared can make a world of difference. Have you experienced that creaky, stiff feeling in your joints? Share this with a friend who often complains about feeling tired or having achy knees, so they don't ignore their body's important signals. Taking care of ourselves is the greatest gift we can give to our loved ones.